Well, on June 13th, Tesla shareholders will have another chance to vote on CEO Elon Musk's pay package that's been worth as much as $56 billion. The compensation, remember, was invalidated by a Delaware judge earlier this year. But Musk is not the only company leader who's been pushing compensation packages higher. Yahoo Finance's Alexis Keenan has the details. Hi, Alexis.
Hi, Julie. So yeah, if you look at CEO pay, it's on the rise. If you look at the Russell 3000, kind of a broad look at CEO awards in the 5-year period that came right after that Musk pay package. So from 2018 to 2022, you have among all CEOs in that index up 6.2%. If you look at CEOs that are running companies with revenues exceeding 20 billion, that's more modest, 2.4%. But then the big whopping number are for those CEOs and companies with that less than 50 million in annual revenue mark at 19.3%. So how do you put this all in perspective with that Musk pay package, given that he didn't have really these annual awards? He had that big 2018 $56 billion package, as we now know in hindsight. So if you try to compare, you can look at, let's say, the highest paid CEOs of 2023. In that case, Broadcom's Hot Tan. He was awarded $162 million, mostly in stock awards that vested over 5 years. You have then Palo Alto's Networks' Nikesh Arora coming in second place, awarded $151 million, plus some performance-based stock options there. You could also take a look at CEO pay at the largest U.S. companies. So let's say companies that have revenues for annual revenues exceeding $1 billion. There you have the median in 2022, up 7.7% over the prior year. You jump over to 2023, up 11.4% over 2022. So under Musk's deal, that had a 10-year period. So he had to try to meet these performance goals that are in that package over 10 years. Now, that was pairing revenue marks, profit marks, market cap requirements, all these milestones. And if he hit them, it opened up these 12 different buckets of stock options. And that is worth approximately, give or take, about 1% of Tesla's equity. But had that been spread over 10 years, let's say it, and we know it's not because he already achieved these benchmarks, that would still be approximately $5.6 billion a year. So you can kind of put that up against those other numbers that I showed you for those annual awards to try to get some sense of it. So then you have on top of that Musk owning approximately 22% of the company, all things considered. His pay, if you break it down on that 10-year basis, still really in the stratosphere.